Barcelona are officially La Liga champions after beating their town rivals Espanyol 2-0 away. They have clinched the title and they've won it. And you cannot say that it's not deserved. Barcelona have been by far the best team in La Liga. You could arguably say that they've been the best team in other competitions as well. The Champions League, even though they lost against Inter Milan in the semi-finals in dramatic fashion, you can't say that this La Liga title is not deserved. And they've completed the domestic treble. I don't know why I was waiting there, but anyway, they've completed the domestic treble, La Liga, Copa del Rey, and the Spanish Super Cup. And it would have been even more beautiful if they would have been able to get that Champions League trophy, because they were on course to have an amazing, amazing season. A season that's already fantastic, by the way. And I checked the stats earlier. They've scored 97 goals. 97 goals. That is absolutely insane. The last time Barcelona won the league scoring this many goals was under Ernesto Valverde in 17-18. 2017-2018 was the last time Barcelona scored that many goals. And listen, there's 2 games to go. Barcelona could finish the league, having won it, scoring 100 goals. And I'm sure that's going to be mentioned in the dressing room. Guys, you've clinched the title, but let's go for that 100 goals. Let's go for that 100 goals. And if they do that, yeah, we're talking about one of the best Barca sides in La Liga history, together with the side in 2015, the side in 09, 010, 08. Them crazy sides. They're going to be mentioned alongside these greats. And you can't say it's not deserved. You can't say it's not deserved. After losing the title last season to Real Madrid, 10 points behind. I think Barcelona finished with 85 points and Real Madrid had won the league with 95 points. To get the title back to Barcelona against your town rivals, or against your rivals, I should say, against your arch rivals, your fiercest rivals, in that fashion, having just beaten them in El Clásico, having beaten them in El Clásico last week, to win the title the way they did is absolutely fantastic. And honestly, Barcelona deserve it. They fully deserve it. Best attack, best midfield, best defense. You could arguably say best goalkeeper as well, even though they got him out of retirement. Honestly, man, from front to back, it's been absolutely fantastic. A couple of injuries here and there, but they made it work. And this brings me to my next point. Hansy Flick. I can only dream. You know what's funny? When Man United were looking for a new manager, there were 2 names I had in mind. I said, bring me Julian Nagelsmann or bring me Hansy Flick. And I knew why I was saying this. I wanted to bring in Hansy Flick because I knew he possibly could have done the same thing with United, the same way he's doing it with Barcelona. And Julian Nagelsmann, because I believe he would have completely changed the culture at the football club and made the football more attractive and efficient. And you see what he's doing with Germany. Hansy Flick is a fantastic coach to take over from Xavi, who had just been fired, to take over at a football club where there were countless financial decisions that were being made that were the wrong ones, and countless bad financial decisions that put Barcelona in the place that they were financially. Hansy Flick took over this club despite all of these financial struggles. Remember, sometimes struggling to register players, rumors here and there that they would have to sell players because they can't register some players. Certain players would have to leave because they can't register certain players. They had to pull all sorts of financial levers to try and register players and bring players in. They had to sell boxes. They had to sell the rights of the stadium. They had to allegedly sell the name of the stadium. They had to make people get married at the new camp to collect some money, to collect some funds, like all sorts of financial problems at the football club. And Hansy Flick still came in, made it work, brought in his chaotic, attractive, entertaining football, and won the league. The domestic treble in his first season. Honestly, credit to him and credit to his assistant, who's been loyal to him for so long, Marcus Zorg, the guy that you always see next to Flick with the curly hair. Don't underestimate this guy. This is a solid team. It's not for nothing that he won the treble at Bayern Munich. It's no coincidence. Now, in terms of the style of play, from the beginning, I told certain Barcelona fans, it's going to get chaotic, but you're going to win stuff. And this high line business has been a problem for Barcelona. They conceded a lot of goals, but guess what? They made up for it by scoring loads. And that's exactly the same thing that happened at Bayern Munich. Exactly the same thing at Bayern Munich. Remember that attack that they had? They had Lewandowski, they had Coman, they had Gnabry, they had Coutinho. All sorts of players. Young Musiala was coming through. They were conceding a lot, but they were scoring so many goals to compensate for it. And that's exactly, it's copy-paste, literally. If you watch the Bundesliga and you watch that treble-winning side under Hansi Flick, and you watch this Barcelona side, it's copy-paste. It's literally the same thing. Honestly, man, I rate Hansi Flick so highly. Written off because of a bad experience with Germany, crashing out of the World Cup in the group stages. I think people were judging him too much on that, on what happened with Germany. That was international football. It can happen to anyone. But his pedigree at club level, solidified. There's no one that can argue with Hansi Flick anymore. And he won his bet. He won his bet. Even certain Spanish fans were doubting him. Can he come in? Does he speak the language? Does he... Listen, the only language you need to speak when it comes to football is football. So listen, credit to Hansi Flick, credit to Marcus Zorg, and credit to his whole coaching staff, because they've done some miracles, man. They've done some miracles. Now, in terms of the game today, I'm not really going to dissect it, but I am going to talk about one guy. Because there's certain things in life that are assured. Certain things in life are for sure. Death, taxes, and Lamine Yamal scoring when it matters. Let me repeat myself. Certain things in life are for sure. Death, taxes, and Lamine Yamal scoring when it matters. You know, when it comes to Lamine, a lot of people just focus on the numbers. And this is what a lot of people have been doing in the past few days. And I've seen it on socials all over. I've seen it all over socials, and it annoyed me, because I'm like, so you watch Lamine Yamal from minute 1 till minute 90 or plus 90, and your conclusion is, how can this guy win the Ballon d'Or? Because of his stats. Now, okay, fair play. 7 goals in 30 plus games doesn't look sexy on paper. But do you watch this guy play? That's my question to these guys that say that. Do you watch him play? Do you see the goals that he's scoring like he did tonight? And you're worried about stats? I said it before and I'll say it again. He's the best football player on this planet. Don't look at the age. He's the best footballer on this planet. There's nobody better than him at this moment in time. There's no one better than him. And a lot of people are going to say that goal that he scored, sublime goal, by the way. Sublime goal. The way he initiated the goal in the first place combines with Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo passes it back to him. Lamine Yamal does what he does best, cuts in and curls it into the top corner. Absolutely cleans the top left corner. Cleans it. Cleans it out, bro. No chance for the goalkeeper. No chance. And back to my point, a lot of people are going to say, oh, from the moment it left his foot, I knew he was good. I'll go one further. from the moment he pushed the ball to put himself in that position to curl it in, before he even left his foot, before his foot even touched the ball, I knew from the moment he pushed that ball forward, I knew what was coming. I knew it. What did Thanos say? Oh, I had a little list there. What did Thanos say again? Dread it, run from it, destiny still arrives. Is that what he said? Hold on, let me try and research it. I'm trying to make sure I'm saying the right thing. Dread it. Thanos. Let's hope I can find it. Yeah, internet don't want to work right now. Yeah, honestly. Anyway, something along those lines. Lamine Yamal is inevitable. Honestly, like, he's unbelievable. He's absolutely unbelievable. How can you focus on stats when you see a player like that? I just don't understand. And listen, give him his Ballon d'Or. Just give it to him. Just give it to him already. Don't look at the stats. We're talking about the best player we're talking about the best player in the world. We're not talking about the best goal scorer. There's plenty of awards for that. Goal scorer for this, goal scorer for that. There's plenty of awards. The ones that scored their goals, give it to them. That's fine. But when we talk about the best football player on the planet, give it to Lamine Yamal. There's no debate about this. No debate. Honestly, man, this kid is ridiculous. He's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But listen, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I just wanted to congratulate Barcelona on their title, and I wanted to come on here and talk about Lamine Yamal as we do nearly every week now, because the kid is just unreal. Absolutely unreal. Yes, the stats might not look sexy like, other forward players, but guess what? The guy scores when it matters. And that's what we will remember in 20 years, yeah? When they wheel up the championship, or when they wheel up the championship winning La Liga season from Barcelona, 2024, 2025, guess what they're going to play? The decisive goal, Lamine Yamal. That's what they're going to do. It's about being decisive. Now, I'm not putting down players that put up numbers. I'm not doing that. But come on, man. How can you look at numbers when you look at Yamal? But anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you made it till the end of this video, go in the comment section and type in Lamine Yamal superstar. That's it. Final word of the day. But anyway, people, like, share, comment, subscribe, people. It's Rose of 20K, and I'm out. See you next time. Peace.